Hi, my name is Tim Mösgen. I'm a PhD student in the Wearable Systems Lab in Aalto University, and I'm part of the team working in the Lighthouse project Smart Garment led by Professor Yu Chao from Aalto University. In this Lighthouse project, we are designing, developing, and researching smart garments that can produce thermal and haptic experiences and can adapt accordingly to the user interactions in VR. And we showcase this with a Finnish VR sauna experience. So far, we've been developing the hardware infrastructure that allows us to connect different components, such as the vibration motors, the thermal components, and sensors, and integrate this into a game engine like Unreal Engine for virtual reality. We've also constructed differently sized garments that allow us to attach and detach all different electronic components. In early July, we will travel to EuroHaptics conference to present our latest study on thermal illusions. Come say hi, we are excited to talk about our project.
Hi, this is Volker from Animationsinstitut of Filmakademie Baden-Württemberg. We are one of the Emil European Media and Immersion Lab nodes, and I'm excited to share a quick update on our Lighthouse project, Fate of the Minotaur, a scalable location-based experience in virtual reality. So end of April, just a few weeks ago at the annual FMX conference, we showcased our progress at the highest scale level with 4 players free roaming in an 8x8 meters space. While this feedback was really positive, we encountered a couple of minor technical hiccups that we are addressing in the next weeks. Well, what is this experience about? Together with other players, you descend into the labyrinth of the Minotaur and have to confront him to escape. Are you interested in giving this a try yourself? Well, there's very good news, as this work has just been accepted for the SIGGRAPH 2024 Immersive Pavilion. So maybe see you at the end of July in Denver, Colorado.
Hello everyone, I'm Dominic, I'm from the University of Bath, and we are one of the node institutions that are part of the European Media and Immersion Lab, and I'm happy to share an update on our Lighthouse project around virtual reality exergames. And in particular, this project has explored how you can adapt an exergame to the user to optimize motivation, enjoyment, and performance while engaging in intense exercise. And the way we adapt the game is through physiological sensing to get an estimation of a user's emotional state in real time and automatically. However, this is a very challenging context to do something as complex and nuanced as emotion estimation based on physiology, as there's lots of signal noise created by the exercise activity itself. And I'm pleased to say that we published an extensive research paper on this topic, which we presented in May this year at CAI, the world-leading research conference for HCI research, and the work was recognised with a Best Paper Honourable Mention Award. And we also showcased this work in a research interactivity at CAI, with lots of people trying out the virtual environments and exergames that we developed as part of the study, as well as seeing emotion estimation working in real time. Now, moving forward, we're applying this emotion estimation in other contexts, such as stroke rehabilitation using VR, as well as with competitive cyclists.
Hi, this is Paul from the Full Body Interaction Lab at UPF in Barcelona. I'm one of the engineers working on a new augmented reality prototype called the AR Magic Lantern, or ARML. The ARML allows users to project interactive virtual content onto surfaces around them. We've been doing some exciting things, and I'd like to give you a quick update on our progress. So this spring, we studied the usability of the ARML at MUBA, the Museum of the History of Barcelona. Preliminary results found that the ARML encouraged group participation, as we'd hoped, and that other museum visitors even tended to cluster around and watch the gameplay as if it were a performance. We also developed a version of these activities for the Quest 3 in pass-through augmented reality mode. While visitors also enjoyed this version, it was clearly a more individual experience. For example, there were no crowds watching or waiting for a turn, as with the ARML. Please visit the ML website for more information on the project and our research. And thanks for watching.
Hi, this is Peter from Project CAPARE. I'm here to present you some great news. Our first paper was submitted for review, in which we showed the validity of AR data to be used in clinical tests for mobility. In these 2 videos, you can see our algorithms at work, deriving clinically relevant mobility parameters from AR data. I'm very excited to continue with this project and use its potential to monitor the mobility of people with Parkinson, even during Exergaming. We'll keep you up to date.
Hello, my name is Adrian. I work for a production company called Atlas 5. With the help of Emil, we are conducting an R&D project whose goal is to use the latest developments in 3D engine technologies to help animation companies create immersive exhibitions in video mapping while reducing production time and costs. For this, we are working with Aardman Animation, creators of Wallace and Gromit, Chicken Run, and many more renowned animation IPs. Our goal is to create a prototype for an immersive exhibition based on the Shaun the Sheep franchise. We think this license is perfect for an immersive exhibition format because of its wide appeal and the absence of dialogue, making it suitable for an international family audience. Our objective is to create an exhibition with more in-depth interaction than what is the current norm for that format. We'd like this exhibition to be a place of play. We're currently in the process of developing a pipeline that mixes scans from physical assets, real-time 3D, and pre-rendered material, which will allow for a final product that is both created more effectively but also scalable for many different venues, and we'll have more to show in the coming month.
Hey, this is Ilya from Pixelcloud, and now I want to give you a quick update on our project EVIL Climate Quest VR. Since our game takes place in a dystopian future where we fight against an evil climate cartel, in the art department we mainly focus on world building, character design and level design. While we were already quite far with our prototype, we decided to make a dedicated area to just test out the drone fights in itself, since this is the core mechanic of our game. As you can see, we are still running in some kind of bugs and issues, but slowly but surely we are making progress and we're really focusing on making the most fun experience for the player. Simultaneously, we try to implement another game mechanic, which is collecting trash and scrap, and build something new with it, such as windmills and other renewable energy sources. Further, we plan to flesh out those levels and really implement everything into a cohesive gameplay experience.
Hi everyone, I'm Thomas, CEO of Polycular, and I'm excited to share with you our first FSTP project update on coopXscape. coopXscape is a collaborative XR escape game that is designed to boost team development for co-located and remote teams. The only way to succeed is to work together. With tablet-based AR, we can bring the game into the office space of teams working in the same locations. No big setup, just scan the room and start to play. We are currently porting our developments to VR so that remote players can join their team in a natural and immersive experience. It's more than just a game. It's a tool and a workshop format for team collaboration and communication. Stay tuned for more updates and follow us on social media or contact us and become a tester. We can't wait for you to try coopXscape. Thanks for your support.
GameRAT, Gamified Joint Rehabilitation Analysis and Training. Our project is a gamified VR rehabilitation solution with web-based observation and customization tools, utilizing motion tracking and analysis for a safe and effective rehabilitation process. For the medical professional, we created a web interface to easily assign and customize their patient rehabilitation training. The assigned rehabilitation activities are sent to the patient and the application divides them in a fitting minigame package. Currently, we have 2 minigames in testing and more to come. While gaming, the movement data of the patient is to be tracked and compared to our motion capture data for a good analysis of the performance.
Hi, this is Casimir Leto from Reality Crisis, Finland. Our intelligent spatial computing and XR development platform, iXR, aims to evolve real-world sensing AR functions by developing an intelligent layer that reads and understands the surroundings within a specific context. The system will detect scalable objects and shapes from the environment, analyze them and create environment-based trick suggestions, skate challenges. Our framework can later be adapted to serve other use cases, leveraging the technology across various industry fields for deeper understanding of the user's unique surrounding and to help develop the next generation XR applications.
Hi, I'm Anne from SenseGlove, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the development of Rembrandt, a new haptic input device that we are working on, funded by Emil, the European Media and Immersion Lab. At SenseGlove, we let sense of touch bring interactive digital environments to life. With the Rembrandt, these digital interactions are those experienced by someone operating a robot remotely. Teleoperated robots can be found in many settings, from healthcare to manufacturing facilities, from nuclear energy plants to university research labs. We have spent the last months studying this extremely diverse type of user group through site visits and interviews, to gain insights about their requirements, wishes and working environments, which we will use in our design process. At the same time, we have been prototyping, trying out new technologies and mechanisms so that we can select the most promising haptic effects for further development, about which we'll tell you more in our next update.